If you want, we can do full Hellfires, or if you want to try doing rockets in the backseat, sure. Whatever you want.
Rockets and Hellfires.
Request rearming.
Request rearming and powering up. Oh, so power up, get the APU on, then cycle the rotor brake? No. Yes.
Whenever we have MFDs, yeah, I would cycle the rotor brake. I'll tell you if I have a
rotor
rotor brake warning.
APU coming on.
Don't forget your radio squelches.
Oh, it's hard to forget. They squelch at you.
The first time I hopped in the Apache, that scared the living Jesus out of me.
There's no noise.
I flicked all my switches.
You must have done them for me. But the APU wasn't on yet. What the fuck?
APU's on for me.
Well, it's on now, but I would think the noise would come on before the ability to turn the noise off would appear. Or at the least...
you'd think the switches wouldn't have any input without power.
Right, exactly. Particularly as they're solenoid switches. Okay, starting left.
Okay. I don't have a rotor brake.
Starting right. Oh shit, I didn't do the rotor brake, and we're good. So I guess they must have fixed that.
They must have. I don't have a brake warning.
Probably took them 5 days and $20,000 to fix that.
Oh, you only did 2 Hellfires? Not 8?
Oh, right, stand by. I forgot you can have more.
Copy.
Yeah, you can do 4 on each side. Heads.
Yeah, if you know how to work the front seat, I almost have enough of the back going on that we could go be dangerous somewhere. But
seems like you're a better pilot than me, so
I'm okay. The Huey and the MA8 have trained me well.
Rotor RPM low.
RPM coming up.
Rotor RPM low.
Rearming complete.
Rearming complete. APU off.
It's actually, I'd say it's actually a pretty good decision in the front seat to just press I and turn your I heads off, because the screen is all you need for Hellfires. I mean, if you're doing rockets in the front seat, sure, but really it just gets in the way when you're trying to guide your rockets. Because when you turn your... To be able to use the rockets, you need to set your sight selector to TADS, and when you do that, your HMD has this like see-through display of the camera, so you can look through the cockpit and see, you know, the camera through your helmet-mounted display. But it's really hard to see the actual camera on the display there. It's very annoying. I don't know why they did that either. I feel like that's a...
Do you see us as weapons armed?
I see us as weapons armed with a ground override on.
Cool.
I now have rockets selected, guns selected, and now that should be Hellfires. Pylon error.
Yeah, I'm fighting you here. I'll stop.
I'm sorry.
I was just trying to set the auto range, but I guess you're a gunner, so you can have that responsibility.
Yep, I have the same thing up here. Let me get the Hellfire selected, and I'll try and hit something with them. Let me set range to auto.
There's some kind of bug in the front seat too. You can't set the symbology brightness on the iHeads without having the TADs up on it.
Really?
Yeah, if it's just the symbology by itself, the controls don't work. It took me forever to discover that. I read through the forums. Everyone was saying it worked. They're all lying.
Oh, by the way, do you know how to set the camera, or do you know how to have the repeater on the back so you can see the TADs play through your end?
I know how to flip the NVS mode. I really don't like stuff stuck to my face.
Oh, no. I was saying
Oh, you
on
mean
one of
on
your
one of the
MFDs, you could have
MFCDs?
the camera. Yeah. If you
No.
wanted to, you could see.
Yeah, how do I do that?
So you could go on the right MFD, and there should be a button called VID on the right-hand side of the MFCD.
Got it?
You just click that, and then on the right side, there would be a list of options. You select TADs on the top.
Got it.
And then
Thanks.
from there, I think you can get rid of all that clutter that's on that screen. I forget
That was
how.
my next
Oh,
question.
you click on the top right. There should be a thing called TADs.
Perfect. Got it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Now you can see everything I do. You can see
Okay,
me moving around.
let's go downtown.
All right. Let's go shoot children. That's what guys in the Air Force do.
Whoa. I'm always
Something.
a little wiggly when I first try and get this thing into...
Yeah,
ground
I will
hover.
say I've gotten good at takeoffs.
Once it's actually
Usually
flying,
pretty
I'm
stable.
stable enough. And away we go.
Okay. There we go. That's my laser. Alright, let's do weapon. Also, I'm not using my iHead, so whatever mode you want for your HUD, it's all yours.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh,
Captain, my
cool. I
Captain.
can see your target box moving around.
Yes, sir. Should be moving the pylons and everything, too. So if I
Try
go
it now.
for-
Try moving it. Oh, yeah.
Moving
I
it.
see them. I see the rockets moving up and down.
Oh, why is it doing that? My automatic ranging turn off again? It did. Alright, let's see something that's far in front of us. Oh god. Alright, what is this? Some silos. Got that locked up. Blazing. Fire. Oh fuck. There we go. It should hit. Should. Okay, no. Missile's not tracking. I screwed up the laser. Okay. Let's do that. Man, this camera can be a little annoying.
I'm already not big on having stuff in my face, so I don't like HMDs in the first place. And then having video on it on top that's showing a different direction than you're flying, it's like, oh my god, my brain's gonna pop. I can see why Nicolas Cage had to drive around in a Jeep with a periscope
Rifle.
taped to his face.
See if that hits. Shack? Yeah, shack. Right where I wanted. Okay, so it's working.
Cool.
Let me turn it back to FLIR. There we go. As you can see, the TV mode in the TADS has a lot more distance than the FLIR. I'm not zooming in. That's just the difference between the FLIR and the TV.
Wow.
What is
neat.
that? What are those floating things out there?
Cranes.
What are they?
It looks fully like a crane on
my
me.
screen, all I see is like some floating object here.
Yeah, that's the LOD. That's what I see with
there
my
it is.
eyes, but on the actual video I see the full crane. Zoomed
I see a
zoomed
full
in.
crane now on the video as well. Let's see if I can smack that. Rifle.
Yeah, they need to work on these LODs a bit. This
I
map.
think it just went right through it. Oh, what the hell? Okay, don't know what's going on with that. I don't know where that hellfire just went.
Did you blow up another orphanage?
No, I'm looking at the hellfire. It's over the water and just going into the middle of nowhere.
Good. We won't get court-martialed then.
Oh, I've already been court-martialed 5 times the way I'm acting.
Or is it courted
Skyrace.
martial? Like if you're talking about more than one court martial, it's courts martial. I know that much. So it must be courted martial.
Why is the camera moving on its own?
Is it to do with my head? I'm looking right. I'm looking
No.
straight. I'm looking
I'm trying
left.
to use this thing here.
Is it ground
lets you-
stabilized? Maybe.
There we go. That's what I've been trying to do is ground stabilize it. But the ground stabilize is also, this camera's really weird. So when I do this mode, the ground stabilize, you see how it has those little things on the side of the cursor, those little T's that get on the end of the crosshair.
Yeah,
there?
they show you which way to center, right?
No. So all that's telling you is that you're in the, what's the mode called? You're in the linear motion compensation button. So basically, linear compensation mode. And basically what that means is, if I were to center the camera on a vehicle, right now the camera wouldn't move. But if I move the stick and I let go, the camera's moving on its own now. So that's literally, it's a very dumb system, but that is how you track moving vehicles. You manually match the speed of the vehicle by moving the joystick. And I don't think there's any other way to do it in the Apache.
I could have sworn there was some like, you know, it'll lock onto it by contrast and do it that way.
Not that I know of.
Could have sworn one
every
of those early
tutorial I've
WAGs
looked at.
videos showed how to do that.
Um,
It was so annoying the way he released the videos for this, like in the wrong order.
I mean, there's a laser tracker mode. I don't know what that does.
He definitely had a... I'll take a look at his video, see if I can find it. There was definitely something about moving target track.
Alright, well. Oh, there we go. That's always fun.
That was just for the crowd. Yeah, it's a little scary, but we lived. That was intentional,
saw
by the way.
that.
I meant to do that.
Yeah, no, you definitely caught me off guard there. I shit myself a little. See, are there any big buildings I can nail?
Yeah, I'll give you a bit of altitude so you can actually have a chance at targeting something. Yeah, what's that
Okay.
thing with the 4 direction arrows? Up, left, down, and right.
Not sure.
It's right in the middle of my display. It points like to bore sight of the aircraft. And it's fucking annoying.
Are you
It's
talking about on the HUD?
yeah, it's big. It doesn't seem to help me do anything.
I'm not seeing what you're looking at.
It's got 4 dotted arrows. It looks like arrow key indicators.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. I have yet to see
It's really
any.
stupid.
I have yet to see any video that tells me. It seems to be, again, hard bore sighted to the aircraft, but you know, a dot would do.
Right into this building.
Cool. Let's find.
So it does work pretty
Let
good.
me find you a specific target for you to impress me by hitting.
Yeah, try something really accurate.
Yeah, like a boat at sea.
Ooh, that would be cool. There is the carrier group off to the west side, or not the carrier group.
Oh no, even better than that. There are little yachts that are out at sea here. We'll find some.
I'm sure I could locate them with my two beady little eyes.
Your Mark 10 eyeballs.
They're looking more like Mark 20 now, huh? Not to be.
Yeah, I just aged myself again. Actually, it's up to Mark 24 now.
Oh. Alright, little yachts. I'm looking for little yachts. I'm not seeing little yachts.
Don't worry, there's some coming. There's some in this next bay.
Okay. What is that? Is it a bird?
Yeah,
Those
the
are birds.
stupid seagulls. Or whatever. It's like nobody at ED has even ever seen a seagull.
Oh, did you see that one?
It looks like what you'd make a seagull if someone described one to you just by words. I really wish they would. I mean, how hard is it to get a bird animation that looks like an actual bird? Yeah, let's get a closer look at him.
Let's get right in its mouth.
They look like shit.
They do look like shit.
They animate like shit, too.
Seagulls look more like the turds that come out of their asses than the actual seagulls themselves.
Oh, okay, I think there's some pleasure craft coming up here. Also, we've got the pylons for the MVP racing up here. Yeah, there's one. You see that boat between the two cranes? Oh, negative. That's a jetty. Sorry, I thought it was a boat. It looked like a boat. It's a dock.
He's docked though.
Yeah.
He's not out at sea.
Yeah, we want one at sea. There's some around here.
Seems like the seagulls are the only. Oh, there's some on the left in the port there.
Give me an o'clock.
11:30. Now 11. Bunch of sailboats and shit.
Ah, right, but I want ones out at sea.
Yeah, that's not what we're looking for over there.
Don't worry, I know there's one coming up here any minute now.
Maybe we're not the first Apache crew to go around and shoot yachts.
Do you see the racing pylons? Here in this bay?
What?
There's a bunch of racing pylons set up. But if you don't have the mod installed, you won't see them.
No, I don't have that installed. God, this M4A1 on my right is right in my face. Alright. Now this bay over here looks promising.
Yeah, I'm sure there's one here. Out by these islands.
I'm looking. On the left here? On the left or on our 12 here and a little bit to our 1? Yeah, okay, never mind. I see the islands you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm heading right for them. I don't see a boat yet, but again, I swear I saw one here. Unless someone's already been here and shot them. Okay, I see your box moving again.
Yep,
so to speak. This is fun.
This camera is really good. I don't see much. I mean, these islands look great. I'd love to take a boat through here.
This is our mission, to stop all pleasure boating, so we're gonna...
No fun allowed.
We're gonna circumnavigate the island and interdict any fun that we see. Oh.
I can tell ED has no idea anything about any boating or bays because there's no green or red buoys telling you where to actually go, where the shallow parts are.
Yeah, well, they're the same people who put a commuter electric train in Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's true. I can definitely nail these boats with some rockets.
Go ahead. Oh man.
That is deadly.
Holy shit.
That entire bay is gone. Look at that carnage.
Le carnage.
Yeah, they come out. Fucking seagulls, man, go away.
I know, we're going to ingest one here if we're not careful. Of course, those birds have nothing to do with the bird strike system.
Yeah. No. So they take the time and waste your computer's space with these tiny ass little birds. You know, it's not much of anything, if anything at all. But they have a bird strike system in DCS that is just completely random, from what I know.
Yep.
It's just random chance. Like, there's no freaking actual bird that you can see. There's no flock of geese you can fly into and lose both your engines.
They have a mental block when it comes to birds. For a long time, none of the terrains had bird chirping noises in them either.
I still don't notice the bird chirping noise.
It's pretty rare. Oh, and what I really hate is you're out in the middle of nowhere, and now Caucasus has this cars driving by sound. It's like...
yeah, you could be out in the mountains, in the tallest mountain range, and you'll just hear...
cars driving
sound of
by.
a car going by your window or something.
Yeah. It's like, and yet there's civilian traffic that they could have, put actual located sound on. But of course, those cars don't make any sound. Finally, the trains make some noise.
All the rocks and stuff. This coast looks freaking awesome, though, man.
It is cool. Some of the, it's a little bit low res, but they got a lot of the colors right. Like it looks like seaweed and stuff.
Oh, hang on. Pull a U-turn right now and look at that goddamn river that's coming into the bay.
Oh yeah.
That motherfucker is a That is so pathetic.
Welcome to Fantasy Island.
Do you see those rivers that just... Where's the waterfall action, dude? Like, why did they go vertical?
It's idyllic. It's beautiful. This is where This is where I bring my sweetie to make out.
They're not even moving. Like, the severe angles of these rivers is so bad, and it's just because of the scaling of the map compared to real life.
This is one of the things that I'm going to do first when I design my flight sim is get hydraulics on the land working right. So it's automatic. You don't have to do it all by hand.
Yeah, well, apparently ED has never heard the phrase "shit flows downhill."
They produce enough of it. You'd think they'd know.
I don't think a single guy in ED has ever heard of a plumber before.
If they were all Russians, I would understand, but, they have Westerners like Wags and the two forum thugs, Nine Lies and Big Nudie.
Okay, but come on. Wags is just ED's Joe Swanson, okay?
Yeah, he's just a mouthpiece. He's
Really,
he's supposedly the producer, but I get the impression they don't pay any attention to him. I think they probably laugh at him behind his back.
Oh, yeah. Well, don't we all? I like... man, I want to say Wags is a good guy, but I feel like there's some shady shit behind Wags.
He's not a good guy. He's a fucking weasel.
His voice isn't even that much fun. People just get wet over his voice.
This is Wags from Eagle Dynamics.
It sounds like he's trying to sound like an operator, you know what I'm saying?
Well, keep in mind, he's been sitting on his lungs for the past 40 years or whatever.
Oh, yeah. God, I've made fun of Wag's wheelchair for so many years.
You kind of got to, but, well, it's his own damn fault. Nobody, there's no reason to go pole vaulting. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
So I haven't seen a single boat at sea yet.
I don't know what's wrong. I shot some out here recently.
Well,
Again, unless someone already came through the map and murdered them all. I thought there was one up at this island, too.
If you want to go to the northeast, there is a boat out at sea. Or there's a carrier group, and then there's just a boat out at sea over here. I'm trying to think of that. There's a giant freighter that is, it has a helipad on it if you want to try and land on it.
Yeah, just let me see if there's one out here by Epstein Island.
Alright. I see a dock. I don't see any boats in it.
There's a dock,
Here,
there's a sex temple. There's a rape chamber. There's a
2 o'clock. Is that a boat there? Yeah, it is. Very tiny boat on that dock there. It looks like a... Just looks like a piece of shit catamaran.
Oh yeah, it's like a native fishing boat of some kind.
Whatever it is, I would not want to be in it.
Where did all the pleasure craft go?
I think they're on the north side of the island, man.
Alright, cutting across to the other side.
Break on through to the other side. Is that the Doors?
Yep.
That is an acid trip of a man right there. Lead singer of the Doors.
Jim Morrison.
Uh-huh. You seen that movie that Val Kilmer played?
Yep.
Played him? Yeah. I saw that not too long ago again, just rewatching it. Man, that is a... If you wanted to simulate an acid trip of a movie, Val Kilmer did pretty good.
Oh, he's a great actor, yeah.
I love Val. He's also just, from what I've heard in documentaries, he's actually just a really pleasant guy.
That's what they say, yeah. But then
really
they say that
if
about
he's an
Tom
actor.
Cruise, too, and I don't believe it.
Okay, astrologist.
I'm pretty sure Tom Cruise pays people to say that about him.
He does have a pretty big interest in aviation, though. It shows.
Yeah.
That I can appreciate.
Almost enough to make me forgive the Scientology. What's this over here? A LORAN array?
This little town down here?
No, these 4, 5, 6, 7 towers.
They're not radio towers. They look like...
It looks like LORAN, which used to be the naval navigation radio system back in the pre-GPS
like
days.
They don't have any dishes or anything, and they don't have any antenna.
Yeah, that's what LORAN looks like. We had a lot of them on the East Coast where I'm from. Oh, I bet there's wires between these. Better go over.
I'm not seeing any wires between them. I'm just seeing wires
yeah, they've got
that go down.
Diagonal guy wires.
Yeah.
Okay, here we are over Lost Island, trying to find the Dharma Initiative.
God, that is a giant freighter I'm looking at on the map, by the way. This tanker Seawise Giant. It is a big oil tanker.
The Samwise Skanji?
Yeah, it's got an abbreviation of Seawise Giant on the map there. Oh, she's beeping. Never understood what that beep was.
It's SAS saturated, but what's weird is I didn't get it. And
yeah, you're right.
what SAS saturated, I assume, means is that it's reached the control limits of how much more it can change my stick input from what it actually is.
Have you screwed around with the attitude and altitude hold that this helicopter has?
Negative. That's one of the next things on my list.
Yeah. I think they're called like force trim / hold mode or something in the controls. I don't know.
Can you hit this tank up here?
This little tank? Yeah, I can.
Yeah, kill it.
Here, I'll hit it with guns. Come on, camera, move.
Let all the oil out. Greta is not going to be happy with you.
How dare you? How dare
Jesus.
you?
Oh, this is a neat little,
Don't flatter me. Is this a solar panel field on our
little
right?
plantation over here.
On our 3 o'clock, we have a solar panel field or something.
Let's go smash some of those.
God, that is a massive field. That solar panel field looks awesome. You know what?
It's hammer time.
Fuck your field, bitch.
How dare you?
Oh fuck, I
hit
can't see where we're
ourselves
going!
Oh, go up! Well, it says we landed. We're underneath the earth on my screen.
What? I'm flying.
Eee.
Have we fallen out of sync? Is the server down or something?
I don't know.
No, we both have nice short pings. You're 26, I'm 16.
Well, they're not refreshing, though.
Wow, you must have done something to desync us severely, because I'm flying
I just
just
took
fine.
out the, I just took out the server's power network. Yeah, we are under the earth.
Yeah, no, not here.
So if I do this... Oh, I clicked my trigger and we're back.
Interesting. I was going to suggest reconnecting, but I guess that fixed it.
Nope, just get the will to shoot something, and eventually it'll reward you. Did a rocket fire when I did that?
Oh yeah, lots of rockets fired and filled my screen with debris, and that's why I started screaming.
Also, easy way you can tell that you're out of rockets on one side. The right side rocket pylon is up. Left side rocket pylon is not.
Oh yeah, it just stows itself. I would think they would
Also,
continue
we're
to
leaking
track
something.
together just to maintain symmetry. Oh, look at
What's
this.
Ooh, that little bridge over there?
Yeah. Can I make it under?
Fly under it? Oh, you can make it under. But
Can I make it under from
under?
here?
Yes. You can do it. Lower. You got it. You got it.
Oh,
Yeah!
I am the greatest! I am the greatest!
I have the power!
Have you seen Nick Cage, Firebirds, the Apache movie?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god, you have to watch it.
I gotta see it now.
It's one of those so bad it's good movies. It makes Top Gun look like high art. It's
That's
fucking
most of
awesome.
Nick Cage.
Anyway, he's the character he plays has a bit of an ego problem and likes to shout, "I am the greatest."
I'll just fire our last 2 rockets at this little cluster of buildings right off our nose. Out of rockets. Can we jettison those? Yeah, we can.
Yeah, go ahead.
You have to, though.
Oh, do I? I think you have
Yeah, it's
jettison
on your-
controls. You've got them.
On your left. Oh, really?
Yep,
I thought the jettison controls were on your left butt cheek there.
they're on yours too.
I don't have them down here. On my left side, on the panel where the throttles are, I don't have anything for jettison. Oh, yeah, I do. It's behind that thing where my head
Yeah,
tracking won't
right
go.
behind the thing.
I actually can't see it at all. Although,
I just tried to jettison them. I've selected left inboard, right inboard, hitting jet.
there they go.
Not. Oh, why'd it work that time?
Because I pressed it. I don't know.
Oh, weird.
Hopefully we're lighter. You know, isn't it funny to think that those rocket pods are basically the same exact thing as those big firework cakes that we have? Basically just a big cluster of tubes with projectiles in them.
Yep, they're just, a way to mount a bunch of rockets all pointing in the same direction.
Just a fancy version of fireworks with ordnance inside of them. So if you look off of about our 1 o'clock, maybe 12:45-ish, you should see that big oil tanker right
Yep.
out in the middle of the sea there.
I see it. I'm going to head out to the tip of this peninsula just to give us some scenery to look at, and then I'll head out to the tanker.
I got the camera on him already.
I have not seen a single pleasure craft at sea yet, which is weird because I've been in this map before and shot them.
There we go. I got the camera exactly locked on him.
Haha, nice.
If I wanted to, I could take out his port side there.
We got to go into buddy spike, man, and get dangerous.
I feel like we wouldn't be too bad, especially how much damage we did to those rockets before. If we could do that on some actual ground targets, God, I might even use the word moist.
If you're getting moist up there, you got to clean it up yourself.
If this camera's right, this guy's moving at 16 knots.
I'm pretty sure he's parked.
Nope, he's moving. Fuck. That guy is moving.
Is he? Let me step on it here and get out there.
Here, I'm gonna let the camera. I'm not moving the camera now. It is focused on the water. You see how he's very slowly moving to the left? Ooh, I could almost read the back of that ship. There it is, Sea-Wise Giant. You see it? Oh, fuck, I moved the camera. I done cucked it now. There it is, Sea-Wise Giant, right on the back of that ship.
I was under the impression the Apache is a lot faster than this. I mean, you can make the Huey go 125 knots.
Yeah. Isn't it
130
a weird
now?
thing where the bigger the helicopter, the faster?
I'm not
Isn't that
sure if
something?
I'm not sure if that's what it is, but yeah, the Russian choppers go way faster.
I don't know what I don't know the reason behind it.
The Hind is our fastest one now, I believe, and
Really?
it's
I thought
really
the
fast.
KA-50 would be quick.
The KA-50 is pretty quick too, although it has a problem where the retreating blade stall makes the blades run into each other.
I've experienced that.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to take
So
that
should I just
overspeed.
nail a Hellfire right into the side of this guy?
Sure, start Hellfire in now. It's probably going to take more than a few to sink him.
Depends on where we hit him.
Are we at a sufficient range? We can Hellfire that far out?
You know, I'm not guaranteeing it, but I've seen the Hellfires hit amazing ranges off the helicopter platform, so I'm not doubting it.
Let's give it a try.
Rifle. There she goes. I don't think she's actually going to make that distance. I think you're right. It's about 18 miles.
Yeah, it's a huge ship, so it's way the fuck out still.
Yeah, that Hellfire is going to be gliding against the water if it even does hit.
Just trying to get us back in a good trim here. Let me reset.
Apparently, Hellfires are really good at using ground effects to travel immense distances.
Sorry, just doing a trim reset there.
You're okay. Keep her on target.
Stay on target.
Stay on target. The Hellfire crapped out. Let's see if we get to see it hit the water.
Yep, only
There it is,
halfway.
I saw it.
Less than halfway, probably.
Only halfway. Yeah. You see, here, I'll move the camera over to it, but you see this little, this little tip right here? Right? It's kind of hitting, like, in line with that, right about there. I say if we shot another one, it would hit, but I'll wait. Pretty damn good camera that I can read Sea-Wise Giant from how many miles out we are, though. I mean, look at that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's unreal. It's literally unreal.
It's literally virtual.
It's totally tubular. Some nice rock cliffs over here on our 11 o'clock.
Ooh. Glad you pointed that out. That actually looks really sweet. I feel like if there was anywhere that there would be a secret cave, right there on our 11 is where it would be. 10 o'clock now.
Yep, there's still Japs living in there.
Where's Sparrow? Alright, Hellfire would definitely hit at this range. Let me just make sure automatic ranging is on. Okay, we got 10 miles. I know Hellfires can hit 10 miles. So, blazing rifle. Come on, hit that port side. It's going right over it. Why is it doing that? Okay, it's coming back down. I think it's gonna hit right in the middle of the ship. Aw, you motherfucker!
Close,
Do you see
but
that?
no cigar. I did see that. Got a screen capture too.
Ah, you bitch.
I'm videoing this, by the way, and I'll post it if you don't mind.
Okay. I don't have a range this time. Why don't I have a range? I don't know. Rifle. Shit. Camera recentered. Where'd he go? Ooh, you can see the heat in the back and everything. That's cool.
Yeah, they've been working on the IR models, or on the IR textures.
Ah, I've noticed. It's actually really impressive. Alright, 4 miles. Right.
Yeah, the chimney smoke in Caucasus at night is bright white now. It's kind of cool. Nice!
Hit on the port side. Rifle. I'm gonna aim for the middle. Jack. Backscatter. What is that? Switching the guns.
Too close. I'm switching to guns.
Oh, I have
Oh,
no fire.
you're right. He is underway. I always assumed he was parked out here.
I can't shoot. BAL limit. What is that limit?
Now, he doesn't actually have a helipad.
He has a helipad on the left side.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Look at, you can see all the little holes in him now.
Oh, nice. Okay, before we sink him completely.
Let's
let's-
land on him
Yeah, exactly.
without dying. I'm gonna go ahead and jettison our empty Hellfire pylons. Left outboard. Right outboard.
Rotor RPM low.
Whoa. Don't forget how to fly, mate. What's going on?
RPM low.
I don't know. I jettisoned everything though.
Why is this thing suddenly flying like a pig? Is it my trim? Might have been.
If you're going for a landing, I would just use default trim. I would just
Yeah, I've done so. Whoa, and now we're climbing too much. What the actual?
For some reason, SAS is saturated.
Yeah, I'm a bit saturated myself here. Helmet fire time.
Helmet fire? Alright, all yours if you want.
No, a helmet fire is when you have too much to think about and your brain catches on fire.
Oh. You don't have your thinking cap on.
Yeah, it's when your brain becomes saturated and you can't do a single thing.
That means you need sleep. You need sleep, or you need a private time session. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Actually, it's training that you need to avoid helmet fires. Okay, this is a challenge.
Yep, you gotta move. If, like I was saying, if the camera was correct, you need to move 16 knots to match him.
I'm heads up.
We are very tiny compared to this big guy. I'm observing some kind of smoke coming from the tire going out underneath the aircraft.
What the actual...
Very smooth coming in. And a little bit of wobble.
Captain P.O., that's what they call me. Oh my god, this is not easy.
You got it. More. Tail's gonna have to come up a little bit. There you go. You're good. All right. Nailed it. We
Okay.
are on the Sea-Wise Giant. If you want to, you could turn off the parking brake and move forward just a little bit because our tail is about to hit the railing there.
Whoa, I did not mean to do that.
No!
What? I think I accidentally moved my collective. Anyway, I need to go get on with my day now anyway.
Alright.
That was too fun. I'm going to post that on YouTube if you don't mind. I'll share the link with you.
No problem with it at all.
Cool. I'll send you the link when it's ready.
Sounds good, man. That was a good fight.
Cheers.
I'll be your CPD anytime.